Oh, welcome back to our playthrough of Exile, Escape from the Pit. So last time we pretty much cleared out the northern part of the map here. At least we thought we did, but it turns out there was a kind of entire other section here that we didn't do. This probably shouldn't take too long though. It looks fairly small, like the river, I guess, kind of runs through here and then maybe ends there. Or maybe that's like a waterfall and we can't really continue on. I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. And I'm thinking once we clear this out, and see if there's any dungeons or anything here, we might actually take a detour and we might head back kind of east towards Fort Draco and actually see if we can find the recipe for Great North South. I say try to find. We should be able to find it. The guide did mention it, so the issue could be mage lore though. We should have enough because we found that, I don't quite remember what it was, but it gave everybody like 3 mage lore, which was really nice. So we should have enough, I would think, but you really know. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, so after we clear this out, we could go do that, and then we can try to make the actual potion or whatever sort of concoction it is, and then give it to Patrick's wife, and hopefully that will make her better. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue exploring this part of the map here. And again, we are getting really close to being done with exploration. I don't remember if we checked these for secrets or not, but let's just double check. But yeah, we're getting really close, and that's pretty exciting. We are going to have to get poisoned though, because we are going to have to check this. And it was indeed fruitful, but not really though, because it doesn't actually lead anywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of the poison. Let's read what this says. This remote, hot, human cavern is filled with the smell of decay and choked with the musk giant lizards tend to emit. When you round the corner, you find out where the smell comes from. This rubble and stalagmite-choked cave is filled with giant lizards, fire lizards, and the occasional drake. Lovely. Unfortunately, they seem content with resting on flat rocks, hunting smaller lizards, and occasionally attacking one another. Although many of them can see you, they don't seem keen on attacking. Well, that is wonderful, because fighting a bunch of fire-breathing lizards and drakes, not exactly what I was hoping to do. Unfortunately, as I said that though, we did get into combat. I honestly thought they would run. I guess drakes are still pretty strong. Giant lizards would probably run, but I guess drakes wouldn't, so... I'm just going to fast forward through this and get back to you guys when we actually start exploring again. Okay, so that didn't take too long. The giant lizards pretty much died in one hit. But drakes are still pretty tough. We have a lot of rings of fire resistance, so it's not so much dealing with potential, well, not potential, but just dealing with the amount of damage that they can do. Because we have those rings of fire resistance. It's really just, you know, they have like 58 HP, so it's fairly respectable. What's really cool, I'm pretty sure, is that in the second game, they don't change the user interface until the third game, as far as I know. But in the second game, you actually have a in-game sort of encyclopedia of the enemies, so you can actually look up specific enemies and see, you know, exact HP and stats, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's true. You know, again, I really only opened it very briefly just because I was curious what it looked like. But anyway, you move carefully through the jumbled stone of the cavern, trying to avoid as many groups of drakes as possible. Many of them seem uninterested in you. Suddenly, one of the groups takes an interest. But they flee. Awesome, okay. Again, it's strange how this group flees, but the other one attacked us. I wonder if it's not guaranteed that they, like, if drakes flee every time or not. I should have done this. Yeah. I think I'm not very good about, well, I misclick a lot, and I'm sure people have noticed that throughout this playthrough. So I do need to be more careful. I just, I try to focus on providing somewhat interesting commentary, at least best to my ability. And so I kind of get distracted in regards to the gameplay, so I could fast forward through this, but I don't think this would take long. Let's just do course all. We have a lot of mana now, so I don't really care about spending mana, and we can always just rest. If this was a dungeon, obviously it would be different, but... And, you know, with these wings of fire resistance, it really is just chip damage. But they still have a lot of HP, though. Like, definitely about 58 HP. But you get major haste, and it's just like... It's so beautiful. It's probably a waste of mana, to be honest. But it's all good. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. It's like, yeah, we could sell all this stuff, but it's like, we're already maxed out. Well, we're gonna be maxed out on gold by the time we sell everything else. So it just, I don't know what's the point of really picking up stuff like that anymore. I really am interested as to why there was a limit on gold. That's always one of my favorite things to do in games. Maybe not one of my favorite things, but always just like to see how much I can amass, just out of curiosity. I'm wondering if this would actually go faster if we do this, right? So that's the same. But then Petra, let's hit him with a firestorm. That's probably a bad idea because I think they have fire resistance. Okay, let's not overthink it. We haven't done shockwave in a while, mainly because it actually damages the rest of the party as well. So I don't know. Let's just do it for fun. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, it obviously works. It's just you do hit your own party. Autumn was fairly close. She didn't take as much damage as some of the others, but it's just hard to justify using it. Like, cool. You really need to figure out exactly how much damage you're gonna do, and then how much damage you're gonna take, and then take into account how much mana that's gonna cost, as opposed to if you just did another spell that didn't do that. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things to take into account if you want to get like that, but I don't know. We could probably rest here. Yeah, because really it's just these special encounters. There's not really roaming enemies around here. Did we miss? I think we missed that. Okay, this might have to fight all those enemies again. Okay, we'll just go this way for now. And you know what? I might clear it out, and if we find anything interesting, I'll just cut back to it. But this is kind of getting repetitive, so I'll just fast forward through the fights, and if I find anything interesting, then I'll just cut back to it. So. Okay, so here we go. At this, the most remote corner of this lost cavern of the Drakes, you find a huge temple, carved crudely of huge slabs of stone. Perhaps it was made by the Drakes, perhaps by someone else. The only thing that is clear is that its doors are open to you. You notice none of the lizards go near it. It's interesting, okay. Well, I think a Lost Cavern of the Drakes, that's definitely going to be the title of this episode. That's pretty cool. And let's see here. None of the lizards go near it. Interesting, okay. Hopefully it's not related to demons or like dragons or anything. The amphitheater inside is dominated by a rough statue of a dragon, covered with marks from the claws that formed and shaped it long ago. Interestingly, albeit predictably, the statue eyes are large, valuable-looking emeralds. I don't know why the Indiana Jones theme song just popped into my head. Yeah, so I mean, we all know what's going to happen, right? This is pretty predictable at this point. We don't need the gold, but again, I mean, you know, at this point, we're just doing this to, you know, for the experience, right? Like, we just like seeing what happens when we make mistakes like this. So let's see. Try gems. You get gems. Walk outside and notice that not only will none of the lizards go near the temple, but they don't appreciate anyone else going in either. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, that's kind of odd. I mean, it didn't say that anything fled, so it's like there wasn't any group of lizards to begin with. That's kind of strange, but... Okay, that was actually a pretty cool little excursion, if that's the correct word. I actually really enjoyed that. That was pretty fun. Cool part of the map. Like, you don't need a dungeon like everywhere, you know, and that's sometimes I feel like developers maybe miss that because people always complain about not having enough content, and it's like, yeah, I get it. You know, you don't want to have not enough content, but like, you know, if I can't walk like 15 feet without walking, you know, going past a cave that you know, makes me feel like I have to explore it, or else I'm gonna miss something. I don't consider that maybe the best strategy either. Okay, we have to check this for secrets. Okay, nothing great. Okay. Okay, let's finish exploring this part. Ooh, okay, nice. And let's go ahead and just succeed. Okay. That's fine. I mean, again, compared to fighting like, Ornea and just spell castles, like lizards are just the greatest thing. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I don't mind this. Like, you know, this is fairly tame. It's just when you get a bunch of endless spell casting that it gets kind of the fights become long. I guess you might say. I'm sure there's a way to speed up combat too. Okay, I think we already have it sped up. I don't remember what episode, well, I turned that on, but I think we actually played for quite a while without it on. Okay, let's try to get Autumn some experience. Go in and do a flame strike. I don't even remember what Divine Thud does. I read from, I think it was the Spiderweb software forums that it's not a very good spell. I mean, it says like it's pretty powerful. 2 spaces, so it's like it's a 3x3 grid. Let's just see what it does.
Cool.
I mean, oh, that's okay. It's actually a. I thought it said it was 2x2. I don't know. There's quite a lot of damage, but it's probably just too expensive, and I guess typically your priest has better things to cast. Is probably the reason. So, okay, let's keep moving. I didn't think this area would take that long, but it's taking a little longer than I expected. It's just a lot more dense than the other side. You're at the wait, let me see real quick. Okay. You're at the bottom of a gigantic shaft, rising upward far beyond the range of your light. A narrow ramp spirals up its sides. It is clearly ancient, and is no longer clear whether it is natural or man-made. That's the thing, when you have like powerful mages that you banish to exile, right? It's hard to tell if a formation is, you know, is it natural or is it man-made? Because technically, I guess it could be made by magic, but you know, it's hard to say. You climb and climb, daring to hope you might have found an exit from this hole at last. Your hopes are dashed when you climb to a point where the stone of the shaft seems to have dripped and melted together, sealing you in by probable millions of tons of rock. You climb back down. Well, it was worth a shot. Try to avoid the lizards if I can. But we do have to check for secrets though. There's only so much combat we can avoid. But we seem to be doing a decent job. Where is this going? Okay, let's finish exploring the northern part. Okay, so hopefully we don't. I mean, again, it's not bad. Like it just, you know, it's just trying to keep the exploration momentum going. No, this is a really cool part of the map, though. I'm really liking this area. I guess it could be argued it looks the same as all the other parts of the cave, right? It's the same tiles, but you know, you just gotta use your imagination, right? And that looks pretty cool. And also just, I don't know, I feel like this is something really important that we shouldn't be at yet. But curiosity is a wonderful thing. Leo of Koth. Okay, this was the Drake that the Hidden Tower, what was his name? Anduin? He mentioned this guy, or this Drake. There was an obelisk here with runes on the sides. Here sits the Leo of Koth, the mighty, Koth the wise. Koth frowns upon trivial and treacherous visits. That's bad. Okay. We're not ready for that quite yet. Well, we could do it, but I want to finish exploration first, and then we'll come back and do that. So, okay, let's keep moving. I guess this episode is really just going to be all exploration, which not the worst thing. Not going to know what to do with myself when we actually explore the entire map. Yeah, really nothing here. Okay. Okay, well, I really thought there would have been something there. Okay, I don't think we checked this. Okay, I think we checked that side though. Okay. Let's just keep going along the edge here. Drakes, please don't attack. Okay, someone has blocked this corridor with a magical barrier. Your best efforts fail to bring it down. Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. So this is actually the magic barrier that we need the ritual, I'm pretty sure, to get through it. And Koth would teach us the ritual, but he's missing an item that was stolen from him or something. Okay, well, we found this by accident. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of information last episode, and I was confused because the scimitar told us to find Erica. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's probably going to be to the north. But actually, I went back and looked at the episode, and turns out she's actually to the southwest. So the actual last part of the map that we haven't really explored yet, besides the, you know, obviously the very northwestern part, the kind of middle western part, or I guess all the way west, but the middle part we haven't looked at yet. And Erica supposedly is down there. So that's actually where she is. I, for some reason, thought that she was up north, because I thought in the remake of the remake that's where she was, but I guess not. What's interesting though is that both of those characters kind of are talking about revenge, and they don't seem to know about each other. I mean, I guess maybe they could, but they didn't make any mention of it. Like, the scimitar never actually mentioned any sort of hidden tower to the very, very north, and, you know, looking into any sort of teleportation devices using the help of those characters up over there. So, at least I don't remember them saying that. So that's just kind of interesting. At least I thought it was. Okay, got a mist globe. That was worth it, and I think our inventory is actually full now. Okay, so I don't remember. I think we checked. I think it was I don't know. Trying to keep track of where we've checked for secrets and where we haven't. Let's see, all of this is new. Like, I just feel like there's going to be a secret somewhere. No luck so far though. And okay, and then this is the. I think that is what's the name of that town? Is it Bolga? Because I think Spiral is down south. But yeah, that's the town. So this is the Abyss, and then the Giants is, you know, they're to the east of this. So we actually got to that sort of other part of the map that we haven't finished exploring yet, just by exploring the top. So yeah, I don't really know exactly what to do, because I mean, we could go ahead and explore this. It's not much. What takes a lot longest is just checking for secrets. Like that's what actually takes like the longest amount of time. And I still feel like I'm like missing something. This seems like a lot of open space in those walls. Okay, save. Okay, wow, that's okay. That's an entirely new area. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight some demons. Probably means that we're getting close to maybe where Grahath is. Yeah, we just do this really quick. This shouldn't take too long. And I'll probably call it after this fight, because, you know, that's quite a bit to explore, but we might just keep exploring, because I feel like it's just a good flow. Like, it just seems like the natural thing to do. This actually might be kind of difficult. Okay, okay, Snizzo's almost dead. That's not good. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you kind of just retreat. Go ahead and yeah, he can probably take the poison. I would say revive Snizzo. Weaken the poison. And Petra, you can... Pretty sure they have fire resistance though, so I don't really know exactly what to do. You can actually just go up a bit and slow group. That's probably the best thing. And you can actually do this as well. That was not a lot of damage. 27 plus 55. It's... Assassination is a beautiful thing. I mean, I assume some of that bonus was from Demon Slayer's weapon effect, but I don't exactly know if that stacks with Assassination or if it's separate. Okay. Again, unfortunately we can't... Oh yeah, we actually did have inventory space, huh? Oh yeah, because he used up all of his ammunition, that's why. Okay, well that was... experience. Let's continue down this way. This seems like maybe it's a little less hostile. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to in the video, so I... I get too caught up in enjoying myself. Well, actually, there's so little left here. Let's just go ahead and finish this. Might as well. Wait, no, I think this might lead... Hold on, let's check the secrets. No, okay, let's just see what happens. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna end the video. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And, you know, next time we'll finish exploring this area, probably... which, I don't know, we should probably go back to town and sell the items, but I just don't know if I really want to do that. But I probably should, though. No, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.